It's the weekend and I need it. Friday was coming for me. I just had this one case that should have been done and over with a year ago and still has been causing me issues. Like, no. But my mom called and said I do actually have to come get Grayson. She's not bringing him to me because my sister picked up the girls. So, guess I should go get my babo.
You got it! Look at you! Oh, I got it away! Take it away. You got it again?
Good morning. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. My battery is already flashing. This is a great start. Did we graduate to the big boy stroller? Yeah. Yes, we did. Sundays are the day that I have to myself. I need to finish the chapter that I was reading before the baby woke up, but I'm about a third of the way through this. But right now, I'm going to do two things. Number one, I'm making this granola that I made last week again. It's from the Pickup Lines blog, and it is delicious. And then, while that is baking, I'm going to make this, which you can't see because the back of it is covered in garbage, because my husband apparently printed an index of something by accident. But that's a chai concentrate recipe. So I'm going to make a chai concentrate recipe, and then once all that's done and put away, I'm going to run to the store to pick up milk because our milk expired, and also brain. Where's my brain? Try to find pumpkin puree because they didn't have it last weekend, and I want to make pumpkin cold cream foam so that I can have a chai with pumpkin cold cream foam like at Starbucks, but with less sugar and less money. So
I brushed away a tear that was still clinging to my cheek. I don't know what I'd do without you.
I made the chai concentrate. It's in the fridge. I don't think I am gonna go out today. I think I'm just gonna wait and do it tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna wait and do that tomorrow. Yeah, like on the way back from dropping the baby off in the morning, I think I'm gonna run in Publix and get milk and hopefully pumpkin puree. Might go up to the Food City by my parents' house. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But I'm not gonna do it today because I just don't want to get out of the house today. I'm in like the 150 page mark of the Henna Wars, and it's getting really interesting, intense, and like so many things happening. Yeah, it's really good, and I just like every time I read books like this, I'm like, man, kids these days don't even know how good they have it, having so many YA stories with different queer characters of different races, genders, you know, cultural backgrounds, ages, things like that. They didn't exist when I was a teenager, and I would have eaten these up if they had, which I think is why, like, as far as YA goes, I love YA queer contemporary stories because I didn't get to enjoy them when I was a teenager, so I get to enjoy them now. Delicious. This is the best granola ever. I'll link it down below. It's kind of like a loose recipe because you just add what you have. My two main things that I feel like make this the best: the brown sugar, obviously, which is part of the recipe, but instead of vegetable oil, I use coconut oil because I didn't have coconut flakes because that's in the recipe, so yeah. Delicious. Now I'm gonna go upstairs, take a bath, and read. I don't think I mentioned that I got a plant stand, and My nerve plant is doing really well. It's grown quite a bit. This one, I don't know if it's grown or not. My spider plant definitely has new growth, which is great. This is a cutting from my one on the porch, and I was convinced that Simon had killed it because he uprooted it, but it looks good. And then this little guy has some new leaves too. He looks pretty bad because Simon got to this one too, but yeah. And this is my little plant stand. The plant stand came from my grandmother's house. And then these are from an Etsy shop called Bud and Bowl, which I will link in the description bar. But yeah, they make me happy, and it sits right behind my reading chair. Whee! Look how cozy. I could honestly just take a nap right now. That bath was nice. Very warm and relaxing. I didn't do as much reading as I had planned to in the bath. But I read a few more chapters of this, and like the discussion on cultural appropriation is super frustrating because of all of the people who just don't get it in the story. And I just hurt for a main character for so many reasons. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Even if it's giving me that like stressful feeling where I want to flip forward to see how things end, but I'm resisting the urge. But yeah, this is great, and I am gonna read a little bit more. The cats are hanging around because they want to be fed, but it is not time to be fed. I will insert a picture. Grayson doesn't do a great job sleeping in the basement with Justin and his dad. They are always arguing about their game, and like the lighting down there is really harsh. So I just don't think that it is the best environment for him to try to sleep. So when it's time for his afternoon nap, he doesn't usually get one down there, and he was, I'm sure, being very loud and insistent on the fact that he was tired, but also fighting sleep. And Justin sent me this picture of what he did, and I just have to laugh. I need more caffeine. Today has already been a day. Porch sitting time. It's a long day, and when it suddenly was 4:30, I didn't even realize it, because the last time I looked at the clock it was like 2:30, because work was crazy. Babby is asleep. I like how I call him different things every time. I'm gonna read some of this. I'm sitting out here on the porch because the temperatures are finally starting to break. This weekend, I think we actually have a day where the low is like 40 something, which is crazy. So, I'm looking forward to some like 60-degree afternoon, evenings, and reading on the porch. Yeah. Well, I am in bed now, clearly. I read a few chapters in this, and I'm gonna read a couple more, but I was starting to get just like tired of the bugs. We had candles, and still there were bugs, so that's annoying. But it's nice to be able to actually use the deck again, because it's been so unbearably hot that we haven't gotten to use it as much in the last like 3 months. So I'm looking forward to being out there more, to taking Grayson out there more, because he seems to just absolutely love the outdoors, but also just like actually getting to enjoy our porch again, because it has, like, in the kind of like spring fall seasons, been one of our favorite places to hang out, and I have to say I've been incredibly grateful for it during this whole quarantine lockdown situation, because it is a nice, like, shady place that we can sit, that is outside, where we can get fresh air and just like get a change of pace. So yeah. Oh, I was editing the other, like, the what will be the first of these vlogs to go up, and realized that, like, I teased you guys that I was gonna show you the really cool piece of wood that is gonna be part of my built-in bookshelves, and then never showed it. It's a big piece of black walnut, and the bookshelves are gonna be amazing when they're done. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, and then I get to reorganize my bookshelf, which is like one of my favorite things ever. But other than that, today I went to 2 different grocery stores to try to find pumpkin puree, like canned pumpkin. Nowhere. And like both places are sold out. And so I ended up like looking for it online, and like most places online are sold out. But I did find it through Thrive Market, which, if you guys have tried it, I'm curious of your thoughts. I am gonna try it. I did the annual membership or whatever, and there are a lot of things on there that interest me that like I can't find locally. So I'm gonna give it a year, see what I think of it. If you're interested, I will put a link in the description bar, because I think they do one of those referral things, and I think I screwed that up when I was trying to set up a new account, because I clicked through somebody's link and it was like, you get $20, and then I activated Ebates or Rakuten, whatever they call it, and it screwed it up. So I don't even know, but I am going to give it a shot. I ordered the canned pumpkin and some different tikka masala sauces and some different things to try out, and we'll see how those go, because our Earth Fair that used to be right down the street closed, so we don't really have we have a Publix, which is fairly good at like alternative foods, but not very good on like the international foods. So I don't want to go all the way to Whole Foods downtown, and also Whole Foods is owned by Amazon, so yeah, this might be a good alternative for that kind of stuff. This is super duper rambly, but the whole reason that I want the pumpkin puree is because I want to make pumpkin cold cream so that I can put it in my chai and feel like I'm having Starbucks without having to go to Starbucks or pay for Starbucks. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this before the end of September.